Hamas planting explosives in Palestinian West Bank cities.
Here's a summary of the article.
The IDF is working to dismantle explosives planted by terrorist organizations within civilian infrastructure throughout the West Bank, a security source told Ynet Tuesday morning. Terrorist organizations, led by Hamas, have been recently planting numerous explosive devices under roads and civilian infrastructure throughout Palestinian cities in the West Bank, the source said. We will persist in our efforts to detect and neutralize these explosives, which pose a danger to our forces and impede our freedom of operation in the area. Additionally, this use of civilian infrastructure seriously endangers the daily lives of thousands of residents and children across the West Bank. According to him, wherever there is suspicion of an explosive device, whether in the Jenin refugee camp, Neu Shams or any other place, the engineering corps under Central Command will handle and neutralize it. The destruction of infrastructure is a direct result of the use of explosives by terrorist organizations.
This post received a score of 4,700, with an upvote ratio of 83%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than, terrorist organizations, led by Hamas, have been recently planting numerous explosive devices under roads and civilian infrastructure throughout Palestinian cities in the West Bank. The source said.
And then Hamas will whine to the press about Israel plowing up the roads that Hamas planted IEDs on.
The press will not use the word Hamas, but Palestinian Health Ministry.
Just like how it's never Hamas deaths, but always civilians.
Would the health ministry openly advocate how many deaths there would be within the Hamas organization? Have they done that in the past? Or are all of the deaths simply reported as civilian?
They report all deaths as civilians. It's Hamas doctrine, policy to do so.
Can you link me to a source that says that? Because I'd like to use it as a resource. Thanks. Edit. Found it.
Because I know someone's going to accuse us both of lying, not having a source, I'll post one here too, haha. Here's PBS from earlier today talking about how Hamas policy makes no distinction between civilian and non-civilian deaths. It gets worse. Friendly fire counts too. JFC.
Hamas is the defender of Palestinian people.
Hamas have already openly said that the welfare of Gazan civilians is the responsibility of the UN and Israel.
Encyclopedia. More like, people always said what they say now, but due to social media you hear about it more.
One would hope people would actually listen to the words.
And when someone tells and shows you who they really are, believe them.
According to Reddit experts, Hamas doesn't exist in the West Bank, so that's weird.
They have several Telegram channels that are specifically for Hamas, in the West Bank. They are all public-facing and not difficult to find. It's absolutely disgusting that people claim to be aware of what is happening without taking literally 5 minutes to instantly be made aware in the first place. By easy to find, I literally mean easy. The channel names are literally things like Hamas_West Bank. There is no reason for people to not be informed.
Hamas_soccer chat. Hamas_Kareem's birthday chat. Hamas_Eurotrip planning committee. Hamas_West Bank terrorism group. What a wild timeline.
Greater than, Hamas_Eurotrip planning committee? Hold up.
Ahmed, you made out with your sister. I trust all civilian and Hamas deaths from the explosives will be attributed to Israel.
Just wait for them to malfunction and explode. Israel hits Palestinian resistance home, killing 900 with 6,000 of them children.
So tragic, especially when you consider that of the 6,000 children, 20,000 of them are pregnant orphans.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.